Hello everyone. Sorry for a little bit delay. I've been away on holiday the last week, so I'm bringing you three bats today, all SS. So they're all SS or ton if you're in the UK market. All three of these bats have came from Only Pro, which is a place on Instagram where you can pick up the bats, and he is lucky to be able to pick up the bats directly from the factory and hand pick them. So he gets the very best of SS, BAS or BAS, and also DSC. So I'm going to bring you a couple here. So I've got two here of the same. All these bats I have weighed. They are 210 and a quarter, but all three pick up much lighter than it actually feels in hand. We've got this one here first. This is the Sky Fire. Sky being Sirakumi Yadav from India. And this specific one, I have counted. It's got 8 lovely little grains, dead straight through the toe. It's a big old chunky toe as well, and it's got a massive old bolt on that, if you can see here. And it's got a bit of speckling in it, just through here. Now all the bats picked out from Only Pro themselves are good enough to go to all the county players and international players as well, and he does supply bats to these guys. So for example, you won't mind me saying, he supplied Billy Root, Joe Root's brother, with his DSC bats for the season. So the bats that he's currently using, for example, are currently being used out on the county scene for the 2025 season. So as you can see, big old bow here on this specific one. It's a lovely bat. Picks up. It's got one grip on it at the minute. It's got a round handle. Sorry, just please ignore the neighbour's dog. I'm outside. As I said, they pick up to 210 and a quarter, but in terms of pickup, it picks up much lighter. I would say much more like 2.8-ish, 2.8 and a half roughly. I would personally probably put a second grip on it. That's just me, because I like a thicker handle, but for some people who like round handles that fit quite nicely, that will be a lovely little bat itself. So I'll quickly show you just how it taps up. As I mentioned, all these bats are good enough to use out on the pro circuit. So if I just show you this, tap it from Tota stickers. Really sort of swift. I haven't knocked these bats in. These are brand new out of the packet, so they will need knocking in just with a new ball. Just quickly show you. Trying to do this as I'm in the shady bit of a garden, so as you can see, I'm just gently tapping this, and it's absolutely flying on that one. That one's a really lovely little bat. That big old specs on it as well. Duckbill toe. Most modern pros have this sort of shape. Big old bat. So we'll move on to this other one I've got here. This one here is a Players 5000. Similar sort of shape, as you can see. So it's got a very duckbilly toe. I'd say it's more of a flatter toe as well when you look at it. Here, big old bat with that one. This specific one, if I show you the front, gorgeous grains on that one specifically. A couple of little marks and sort of all that, but that makes absolutely zero difference to how it performs. This one has a oval handle though on it, so if you're a bit more of a bottom-handed player, this one might suit you, as the sort of saying goes. Just stop your bottom hand coming in, just gives you a bit more control. Same thing, 210 a quarter. I'd say this one actually picked up a bit lighter than the last Sky bat that I just showed you, just in terms of how it feels with that. And just sort of comes through. I think it's just got a slightly bit more duck billing to it, as you can sort of see. It just sort of blends out a little bit more than the previous one did. This specific bat though, if I show you the back of it, if you can see it, just around here in this little region, hopefully it's picking up on the camera. it looks like a little grey mark. These are, this specific bat is a blue bat. It's blue willow. Where blue willow is basically, from what I gather, is where, as the tree's growing, similar to how like a butterfly stain would be, where it has absorbed a bit of extra water, or in terms of like as it's growing, the tree has had a bit of damage or something like that, and it's sort of swayed and it's caused the crack, and it's then sort of like healing like a scar. With the butterfly willow, if you had a human cut your hand, scar, tougher bit of skin, it sort of replaces where that's done, and therefore if you get the butterfly staining, it would be slightly tougher, and that's why they sort of last a bit longer and they sort of perform longer. I've heard about these blue bats, which is what this is, and the blue bat, by the sounds of it, is where it is absorbed in a bit more sort of metallic content within the soil, and I've heard very, very good things about them. Now, they look a little bit weird. You can get them with, they come through the blade as well, down here through the grains, but they offer remarkable performance by the sounds of it. I have had a little tap up with this quickly. I haven't ever used a blue bat before, or one that's got blue willow, is what as you're calling it. And this specific one is one that I'm just sort of having a little tap up with. I'll show you. It's very, very nice. I've counted here, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 grains on that, if you like grains. I personally am not fussed about grains, it makes no difference to me, but that sounded amazing. Hopefully the camera and the microphone picks up. I'll just bounce the ball on it for you. It goes like absolute stink, this thing. It's very, very nice from what I'm doing, and it needs knocking in still, and a bit more prep done on that. It is very softly pressed as well, just to let you know, this specific one, but it's a monster in terms of that, and how it picks up like that is really, really good. I would probably, as again, put a second grip on it, but that's just my personal opinion. Now, moving on to the last one of these, I've got the Sky Bat again. This is the second Sky Bat. Same thing, same specs, 210 1/4, same shape. Now, the reason I'm saving this one for last is this one I have counted, got about 15 grains on it. However, as I open the box on this one, the reason I saved this for last is because if I showed you the toe, if you can just about see it, it's about here, where this white mark is, just in this section here, it's got a bit of blue in it, which is why I saved this to last, so I could do the two blue bats at the end. Now, I wasn't told it had a bit of blue in it, but it's a bonus. So this specific one, round handle again, 210 1/4. I would make the handle a bit thicker again. So I'll show you how this one performs. And this one, I think personally, in just terms of mallet response and with the ball in a minute, I personally think this one is the best out of all these three that I'm showing you. And that's just my personal opinion. It's making a very nice sort of crack sound as the mallet is hitting that. That's just my personal opinion. All of this. Let's just bounce the ball, and just how it's sort of feeling as we're doing this with the ball. It's hardly being touched with all of that, and it needs more knocking in, and it's only going to get better and better and better. So this one, I think, is probably the best out of the three. That's just my opinion on this one, but massive specs with it. It does, as I said, need the second grip, round handle. All these bats, as I mentioned, 210 1/4. And sheer for the value that you're getting for this, I'll definitely recommend going to check out these guys, because as I mentioned, he can go and pick out the very best performing bats before they go out to the retail. So the value and price you're going to pay for something like this is second to none, really, from my sort of experience. Just sort of chatting to him and sort of going through him just to sort of see and get a few of these bats. As of recording, these 3 bats will be available for anyone that does want one or is potentially interested in them. So yeah, absolute gun bats these are. That one's got a different slightly shape to it, slightly more bowed than the previous one. So yeah, hope you enjoy, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with everyone, and do check out the channel. I've got more videos hopefully coming very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.